Severe winter weather to our north causing troubles for anybody looking to catch a flight today. Happening right now, travelers looking to head to Chicago, Detroit, Boston, or New York might be out of luck. 17 flights are canceled this morning, with one of the flights to Toronto delayed. Make sure you check with your airline to make sure you're going to be able to catch your flight this morning. Today is also a big day for Governor Bill Haslam. His special legislative session on increasing health care coverage for thousands of Tennesseans begins tonight. News Channel 5's Cuthbert Langley joins us at the smart screen in studio for us. And Cuthbert, how does the governor plan to increase health care coverage in Tennessee?
Well, Amy, it all circulates around this: Insure Tennessee. It's his main plan, and it's becoming perhaps a make or break move by his administration. Basically what this is it's a 2-year-long pilot program to provide health care to nearly 200,000 people in the state. You'll remember 2 years ago, states had the option to increase Medicaid coverage using federal dollars because of the Affordable Care Act. Tennessee, however, chose not to do that. This time, though, Haslam will again be using federal funds, but his idea would increase healthcare coverage in a different way, creating two plans. So in order to qualify for one of those plans, an individual must make less than $16,000 a year, and a family of 3 must make less than $27,000. So let's take a look at these. The first plan is called the Volunteer Plan. Basically, it's a voucher program. Folks will be given a voucher to pay premiums and out-of-pocket healthcare expenses. But the thing is here, they must have insurance through their employer, who will be required to pay about 50% of total cost. The second plan is called the Healthy Incentives Plan for those who do not have employer insurance. It's basically a health savings account, but instead of calling it an HSA, they're actually going to be calling it the Healthy Incentives for Tennesseans accounts. So today, that legislative session will begin at 4 o'clock there at the State House. Basically, the next few steps for this is it has to go through 3 committees before being called up for a vote. So coming up in 30 minutes, we'll have more on how voters feel about all of this. But for now, let's head over to Leland.
Or Steve in this case. All right. Thanks a lot. Well, some video that was leaked could create some major problems for the Vanderbilt rape case. It aired Friday on a national news program. It might cause more court proceedings. A statement from the District Attorney General's office says neither the DA's office nor the police department has ever released any video from this case to the media. The video, which aired Friday night, may have been in violation of Judge Watkins' protective order. Last Tuesday, former Vanderbilt players Brandon Vandenberg and Corey Beatty were convicted of aggravated rape and sexual battery. The video evidence was key in getting those convictions for the prosecution. News Channel 5's legal analyst Nick Leonardo says the new leaked video could be a problem because 2 other defendants still have to get an impartial jury. Those 2 other defendants are also former Vanderbilt football players named Jaborian McKenzie and Brandon Banks. Their court dates have not yet been set. Whoever leaked the video could be found in contempt of court and face a fine and/or jail time.
And Steve, this morning, investigators are faced with the mystery: who left a body burning in a Robertson County field? Firefighters responded to a field fire yesterday morning. However, when first responders arrived, they discovered it was a body on fire. The scene is located on Highway 76 near the Montgomery-Robertson County line. The Robertson County Sheriff's Office is working with the TBI on the investigation. Right now, officers say it's too soon to determine if foul play is involved.
We do treat all death scene investigations in this nature as homicides until we're able to rule otherwise, but it has not been officially classified as a homicide at this point.
If you have any information that could help, call the Robertson County Sheriff's Office.
A suspect on the run after a shooting on Old Hickory Boulevard in Bellevue yesterday. Authorities say that victim was shot in what appears to be a robbery at the In-Town Suites, the 200 block of Old Hickory Boulevard. The victim is expected to recover. The search is still on for the shooter. If you know anything, call Crime Stoppers at 74-CRIME. And a domestic situation turned into a shooting in Lewis County Saturday night. The sheriff has not given many details yet. Here's what we do know. There was a confrontation. A man shot his brother, then his brother's wife. The gunman then turned the weapon on himself. Both men were flown to Vanderbilt Medical Center in critical condition. The woman is hospitalized in stable condition.
I-24 is back open this morning after being shut down for hours last night because of a fatal wreck. A car flipped on the eastbound side of the interstate. It was the only car involved. We still don't know the identity of the person killed or what caused the accident, but it was raining at the time. Of course, we'll bring you the latest details on this story as soon as they become available. Meanwhile, take a look at this dash cam video from another wreck on I-24 over the weekend. Ben Wilder said he drove up to find two people lying on the ground. He immediately called police, but what else is amazing, as you can see from the video, at least 10 people or more jumped out of their cars and then surrounded the victims to help them. Wilder spoke with us by phone. He says he was amazed and shocked to see how fast people were willing to step up and help.
The other people that were in other cars jumped out and they were so fast to kneel down with the people that were on the ground, and just, I mean, one guy was on his hands and knees, like, and holding the guy's arm and talking to him.
One victim is in critical condition, but both are expected to survive. Police are now using that dash cam video to help them figure out what caused the wreck.
Some new information, Amy, this morning about a fatal crash that happened up in Goodlettsville over the weekend. Police tell us alcohol does appear to be involved. A Toyota Tacoma left the road along I-65, hit a sign, went across the roadway and smacked a wall. And then the Toyota was hit by a Saturn vehicle. Two people in that Toyota, Bonnie Knowles and Jason Ramsey, both died. Heather Gooch is in intensive care at a nearby hospital. Meantime, the driver of the Saturn was also taken to the hospital where he was admitted, but he should be okay. Police tell us any criminal charges will be made with the help from the District Attorney General's office.